Oh, cheers to it. Trying it again. Giving it another shot. What time is it here? 4:30. 4:30 means that in Germany it's 10:30 on a Wednesday. Michaela, I think you're probably up. Means that it's 9:30 in the UK. It means it's 1:30-ish. No, wait, 4:30 in Texas. It's 5:30 in New York. What am I talking about? Everything's an hour later than that. 5 means 10:30 means 11:30. Well, I tried a live stream before from Marfa in Texas, and the signal wasn't great, but the temperature was too hot up in the cupola of the Presidio County courthouse. And now I am about 37 miles outside of Marfa on my way to El Paso. It's about 2.5 hours from where I am right now. And I have landed at one of the things that made Marfa so famous and what really propelled it to this great acclaim and fame in 2010 by the Huffington Post. Right? Michaela, right. 23:33. Super, danke. I wanted to show this to you guys because as I was driving by, I noticed that I had incredibly strong signal. And out here in the shade where I am right now in the desert wind, the temperature is pretty good. So I have come to PRADA Marfa, which is an art exhibit space here, made famous by Beyonce, who Instagrammed this space that I'm going to show you. But first, before we look at the space, I want to show you just really quick around the area here to show you how empty it is. So it's one of the things about PRADA Marfa is that it is built out here with no sign of other humanity except for some of the other people that are here looking at this space with me right now. It's a permanent sculpture of art installation here. And it's surrounded by this fence, which people have come and put locks on. Reminds me quite a bit of Paris and that bridge, that Lover's Bridge, and it's a place like that in Prague as well. But beyond that, it's just some farmland, some Mesa Mountains in the distance, and then this building here that we are going to explore. Now, it's a design piece that was done by a duo from Scandinavia. Two guys named Michael Elmgren and Ingar Dragset from Copenhagen and Trondheim. Copenhagen, of course, being in Denmark, I guess, and Trondheim in Norway. And it's been here now since 2005, and you get a feeling from a distance when you see it and you're approaching it. It looks just like an adobe structure kind of blending in with the landscape. But then suddenly as you come closer to it, you see what you're actually standing at or driving by or looking at is a Prada shop, but it's not a real one. It's a locked, sealed space. You can't get inside. Although that being said, some vandals did enter this space back when, after it opened, they'd finished their kind of final designing of the space. The vandals painted the building light blue, hung fake logos for Tom's shoes from the awnings, posted political manifestos, stole some things, apparently. It's been repaired since then, of course. The original idea was to just build it and then leave it exactly as it was and let it kind of deteriorate as part of the landscape, and just tell its story of deterioration over time. After it was vandalized, they decided not to do that and leave it like that. Let's take a closer look at this would-be shop. There's me, live streaming from Texas right now, in that mirror, which of course you'd use to look look at your shoes as you're trying them on. Let's try to block out some of this haze and glare for you guys. Do that best by standing in the way. Some handbags, shoes, no door handle, just a lock, engaged. The interior isn't really the thing that's so impressive in this space, I think. I think what's really interesting about it is how the outside of it just blends in with the rest of the landscape. A little windy here, you can hear it. Now I'm standing in the sun. It's gotten a lot warmer all of a sudden now. Back in the shady side of the building, it's much cooler. The desert heat really picks up fast in the sun. And it's dry, my mouth. It's super dry from this hot, dry wind. All right, just a short piece here, guys. One last quick look and circle around this empty landscape. Hours from El Paso still. El Paso del Norte, I think is what they used to call it, the pass to the north. In its other half, its sister city, Ciudad Juarez, which is Mexico, which was actually its name, I believe. Ciudad Juarez was El Paso del Norte. And then when Mexico and Texas are divided by the Rio Grande, which cuts right there through El Paso and cuts its southern sister. And you still have families on both sides who, travel and see each other every day. They are families. They were divided. They lived in the same city when that city was divided, and generations later they still live there on different sides. So it'll be a fascinating place for us to go and check out. Johan. Hi. Oh, cool. Oh, good to see you, man. And Johan writes, nice one. I've seen that place a few times online and never really got what the actual story was. Yeah, that's what it is. And it was Beyonce taking that Instagram shot in front of this that made this a Graham destination. And this will not be the last time someone either videos, streams, or Instagrams this place. And Michaela asks, are these Liebesschlosser? Oh yes, I think so. Yeah, they are. They're these love locks. So I can see a heart here inside. It's like they're using it just kind of as memorabilia of the pilgrimage. A lot of people end up coming out to Marfa, and many of them aren't exactly sure why. But it's also kind of a sad heart, but it's a heart. Yeah. That one's cool. Oh, someone's just hung on. Nice. It's so cool to think that each one of these was, or some people, and they each had their own pilgrimage here, their own. We will never know what they. We just get to enjoy that. We know that there are stories behind each one. It's like a flat rental kind of lock. I wonder what the code is. Oh. Right. And I was just going to do a quick short here for you guys. Any other questions? Anything else you want to see in the space before I sign off? and plan to see you guys from next time from El Paso. If not, then thanks for stopping by. Whether you're watching this live right now with me on live stream from here in the middle of the Texas desert, West Texas desert, or if you are watching this as a video later in the comfort of your own time whenever it was convenient for you. Thank you for joining me. Please take a moment to hit the like button on this video. It makes a ton of difference when you do. It's that little thumbs up directly underneath the video. Hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can't get hundreds if not thousands of thumbs ups there. And then the other thing you can do, of course, is to subscribe to this awesome channel so you never miss another great video like this. Make sure you also turn on your bell notifications. Subscription is great. Bell notifications lets you know when we jump on all of a sudden. So thanks, Michaela. Thank you for that. And thank you for joining me on my trip. I will stay safe because I know you are with me. Even though you're not in the car, we are together traveling right now from San Antonio, Texas to Las Vegas, Nevada. I'll see you guys next in El Paso. Take care. Talk to you soon.